Good morning or good evening, YouTube. I'm just here to read the patch notes for you guys and go through them together. It doesn't take a long time, but maybe you can just listen to me speaking here and you don't have to read it all by yourself, right? It's not because there are a lot of news, so let's just get into it. Now, first of all here, these are the patch and notes, then they will go live tomorrow on December 18th. And yeah, we also have a new limited hero coming on Friday. It is a Noelle, and I will have another video talking about her skills and what she can do. So I'm not going to go through that in this video here. I'll make a separate video for that. But she looks very strong, especially for PvP. I'm not too sure about PvE, but we'll talk about that in the other video, okay? Now, the banner for this Friday is very exciting for me. We have Noelle, obviously, which I just told you is the new limited hero. But then we also have Kadrian and Kratos, Jocelyn and Surtur. And I think Kadrian is a fantastic hero. Poison damage dealer, good at boss fights. You can use him for the CC team in PvP. I am a big fan of Kadrian in the game, and I really like him a lot. He is very nice to have, and I want more exclusives on him to get 50 more speed on him. Okay, so very good. Kratos also used in PvP for the Steel team at the moment, and he's used in PvE for the Bleed team, I think. If you don't have all of the other heroes, you can use him for Bleed and Internal Injury until you get the other 5 major heroes, right? And the same thing with Jocelyn, actually. She is used in 2 Liuli teams, Direct Damage and the Resonance team, if you don't have the new Muhammad guy that we just got the other week, right? So she's still very meta. I would not use my eyes on her, but if you need copies of her, she's a very good hero to get. And then we have Surtur. He can be used in PvE for Tower of Mark and also Faction Abuse and Burn Purgatory and Burn, what's it called, Planar Rips, right? So he's a very good hero. And you can probably use him early game in PvP as well. If you don't have 25 good heroes, you can definitely put him in and he will give you some damage immunities. Now, obviously, we have the epics here, and the Mad King is one of those epics that you want to have when you reroll. So he could be a good starting hero, I guess, for anyone starting on Friday. Daisy is also pretty cool. Jotlu and Deka, well, they're pretty mediocre, okay? So, anyways, let's go and take a look at the echo here for Noelle. It's gonna give her, and these numbers here are at 5-star, okay? 5-star is gonna give 21% damage and to herself, and also if she's from Wizard Eye, which she is, blah blah blah. And when she does the, let's see here, each of the following is gonna be, yeah. So this one you can actually use for Lydia, if you wanted. After the owner deals direct damage once, she's gonna get Wish here, but then again, Lydia doesn't need Mastery for anything, so pretty much not really useful, right? But the 120% Mastery for 1 turn is pretty good, I guess, especially since she does direct damage all the time. So she might be able to have 100% uptime on this, I don't know. And then also after she deals detonation damage, she's gonna get this grand gift here, which scales up to 20 layers. No turn duration on it, but it's gonna give you 50% skill damage in total. Very nice echo, I think. It is strong, but only for herself. Nothing to boost allies or the party members. So this is a very selfish echo here, only for her. Okay, Christmas party is coming soon. We're gonna have a time limited temple, holiday pass, cheerful tile flip. Holiday sign-in events are very nice. Now it's actually telling us here what that is. Holiday sign-in is the log-in 7 days, and you get a frame, you get an avatar, you get some stuff. Cheerful tile flip we have also gotten, and very nice to know, we have Marie in that banner, in that cheerful tile flip. I think she is the best choice to go for. If you don't want her, I would say Jack and Roll could be good for you, especially because she works at exclusive 0. There's also Lydia, but you can get her from Rainbow Store, so I wouldn't do that. Esther, Paulin, Nicholas, that's Santa, okay, if you don't know. And also Little Jack, but you can also get those from Rainbow Store. So I would say it's only Marie or Jack and Roll, to be honest, if you are choosing one of those. Jingle Bell is outdated now. Marie can do pretty much much better, right? So just take Marie, I think it's the best choice. Unfortunately, there's no Giselle or something like that. That would have been nice, but Marie is a very good choice. Okay, time limited temple here. We're gonna get a free legendary eye. That is fantastic for everyone. We cannot complain about that. Just do the 3 temples here. Usually I'm at work when this patch launches, but we have other content creators that does do the guides for the temples, and someone like IMR perhaps will do it or whatever. So go and check those guys out. Okay, feature adjustments. Now it's gonna add more stages to the purgatory tomorrow also, unfortunately, and this is my own take on it, is that the rewards are pretty much useless, and that is because we are getting pet shards, but it is to get to stage 41 you kind of need the pets like Griffin pet and Unicorn pet and so forth, right? So it's kind of useless, right? Because the ones that can do 41 to 60 will be totally endgame players who have probably used some money, to be honest. This is not a free-to-play content update, okay? And people who have spent money to even get to this will not be needing any of these here, okay? So it is useless for everyone doing this here. Nobody is gonna need any of these pet shards. That is just how it is, okay? With that out of the window, let's go and take a look at the last 2 things here. I'm gonna add a Supreme Dragon Scale to the permanent order quest. I don't know what that means actually. What is an order quest? I'm not too sure, but Supreme Dragon Scale being added to something is good. It's a good thing, right? And also added a 1-day fortress adjustment phase to Guild Arena. And now guild managers can adjust participants' fortresses during this phase after the registration ends. That is very nice. So now guild leaders and deputies have the chance to move people from tower to tower. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is the patch notes. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these patch notes, and have a nice evening. Cheers. Bye.